See my dogs looking down is because they love this right here. There's nothing more than garlic. Garlic is one of those things that could be very good for your dogs and very helpful. There are some circumstances where it could actually not work out for your dog. We give an entire clove of garlic for 100 pounds of dogs. That's just what we do here. Now, it's not a magic pill. It could take up to 21 days before it builds up enough on your dog's body in order to get rid of the fleas and ticks. But trust me, once this is in full effect, they'll jump on, but they'll jump right off. That's how effective it is. Garlic is an antiviral, antibacterial, and antifungal. So say, for example, your dog suffers from yeast infection. This right here is one of the things that we use in order to combat yeast and any type of fungi. It doesn't stop there. This is also a very effective anti-inflammatory. And you need that because a lot of times when you see yeast infections in your dogs, inside of their bodies, they have a lot of inflammation. This is one of the things that's going to help bring that inflammation down. You can't just give a clove of garlic like this to dogs because garlic carries something called allen, and allen is not good for dogs. However, you got to process it. There's nothing out of this world. You either crush it or you slice it into little pieces like this, and you let it sit for 15 minutes. What happens is allen interacts with air and it turns into allicin, and that's a very powerful anti-inflammatory, and it makes it also safe for dogs. When can garlic become detrimental for your dogs? Say you have a dog that needs to have surgery, say a C-section or anything like that. If you've been giving your dog garlic, because it has an anti-inflammatory effect, it can also cause issues with your dog clotting. So you might want to stop it 2 or 3 weeks ahead of time before it's time for your dog to have surgery. The other time that we've seen that it's not good to feed garlic to our dogs is when you have a female that just gave birth and she's giving milk to her pups. Now, it doesn't affect the puppies in any negative way, nor the female. What does happen is the garlic accumulates in the female's body and it changes the taste in the milk, and the puppies might not want to drink it. So for all effects and purposes, around 3 weeks before they give birth, we stop the garlic.